Okay, let's look at the question here. WASSCE November 2022, question 5. The area of an equilateral triangle is 53 centimeters square. Find, correct to the nearest tenth, the perimeter. Okay, so you are given the area and you are supposed to find the perimeter. The question is so short, but the demand or the workings on the question is not that short, okay, but it's so simple. Okay, so with this we are going to draw our triangle. You said the area of an equilateral triangle, all right, and you know the equilateral triangle, all the sides are the same, so we are given the area. So when we draw the triangle or the equilateral triangle, we know the area is what, half base times height, or if you like you can also use the angle, okay, half times the two sides that are the same multiplied by sine of the included angle. So I'll use the two ways or the two methods and then solve, and then we see what we are going to get. All right, so if I draw my triangle like this, okay, so let's say this is my equilateral triangle. Okay, I don't know the side, so let me see, since all the sides are the same, A, B, C, and here is also X. Okay, since I don't know the side, so X, X, and X is equilateral, and the area is half base times height. So area of the triangle, the equilateral triangle, okay, or area of a triangle is half base times height. Okay, so area of a triangle is half base times height. All right, so what is my base? X, and then I need to know my height, perpendicular to the base. So let's say my height is h. All right, so I have to find the height. Okay, so that when I get the height, then I can substitute in the formula and get my answer. But we should know here that the height here divides the base into two equal halves. So if the base is x, then here will be half of x, and here also be what, half of x. So half x and then half x. So the half x plus half x give me x. Okay, all right, so let's continue from this particular side. Okay, so now I can find the height. I know the base as x. What I need now is the height. All right, so I'll use what? The Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so I can say that okay, so let me call this side ABC as my what? As my D, so that I will say from, let's say, triangle ABD, ABD. So I mean that from this right angle triangle, they are all the same. So using the Pythagoras theorem to find the height, then my hypotenuse square, so this side is the hypotenuse, is equal to h squared plus this side half x squared plus half s squared. So this is what, so the hypotenuse square is equal to the sum square of the other two sides, so half s squared. So my s square is going to be h squared plus, what is half square? So 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, and then s square is s squared. Okay, so I've gotten this. So now I can find the height I'm looking for. So I'm going to have s squared minus 1 over 4 s squared equal to h squared. All right, so what we should know that here the coefficient is 1, and then here is minus 1 over 4. Okay, so what we do is to do 1 minus 1 over 4, because they are all s squared, s squared. So there we can add there, or we can subtract there. They are like terms, so we can subtract. So 1 minus 1 over 4, I think that will give us 3 over 4. So we have 3 over 4. All right, so we are going to have here as what? 3 on 4 s squared equal to h squared. All right, and my h squared, and my h is going to be what? Square root of 3 over 4 s squared. But you see, there are perfect numbers here. 4 is a perfect number, x squared is a perfect number. So I can say my h is equal to what? Root 3. Square root of 4 will give me 2. And then square root of x squared will give me x. Leaving only the 3 in the root. So root 3 over 2 x. Okay, so this is my height. Okay, so I have an area in the question at 53 root 3. Alright, so the reason why I'm finding the height and all those things because I'm giving area in the question. 53, so I can say that 53 root 3, okay, that is the area of the triangle. And area is half times the base. The base is x times the height, root 3 on 2x. So 53 root 2 will go to half times the base, x times the height, which is what? Root 3 on 2x. Alright. So we have half times the base, x times the height, root 3 on 2x. Okay. Then now we can see if we can multiply and then we get our x. So we have 53 root 3 to be equal to 1 times x times root 3 times x. So x times x will give me x squared. So my numerator is going to be root of 3 x squared. Okay. So x is here, times root 3. All divided by 2 times 2 will give me what? 4. So my numerator will give me root 3x squared all over 4. Then I'll go and multiply 4 by the 53 root 3. So 4 times 53 root 3 will give us 212 root 3. So that is 2. 4 by 53 is 212. So 212 root 3 to be equal to root 3 multiply by what? Multiply by our x squared. Then what I can do is divide through by what? Root 3. So that I can have 212 root 3 divided by root 3 equal to x squared. So root 3 will cancel root 3. So my x squared is going to be equal to 212. And then my x is going to give me what? Root of 212. Let me see if we can simplify this. Okay, root of 212. That will give me 2 root 53. 2 root 53. I have 2 root 53. Centimeters. Okay, it means that the side of the x, the side of what? The equilateral triangle is what? 2 root 53 centimeters. So let's leave our answer in the set form because the question, the area was also in set form. So now we can find the perimeter. Okay, you see the question is just small, but the working is not that small, but so simple. So therefore, the perimeter of the triangle. Okay, we know that perimeter of a triangle, this is equilateral, so 1 2 3, so s plus s plus s, that is the same as 3 times the x. So 3 times 2 root 53. So all the side is 2 root 53, so 3 times, and that will give us, because all the sides are the same, 3 2 6, so 6 root 53 centimeters. 6 root 53 centimeters. Let me also work the same question using the other method. Okay, we are going to use the angle to do and see the answer we are going. If you get, so let me put the answer here. We have 6 root 53 centimeters as our perimeter. Okay, so let's use the other method. We are going to use the angle. Okay, since it is equilateral. So we know that here will be 60 degrees, 60 degrees, and 60 degrees. Okay, so equilateral, all the side, let's say it is x as we did for the other one. Okay, so all the sides are x, x, and x. And we say that if you know one of the angles, then how do you find the area? Then the area is what? Half times this x times this is sine of the angle here. Okay, so we can say that area of the triangle, okay, area of the triangle implies that, what is the area that we're giving the question? That is 53 root of 3 is equal to, okay, what will be the area of this? That is half times x times sine of what? 60 degrees times sine of 60 degrees, so that we can find the x and then multiply by 3 to get our perimeter. So the area can also be like this. Okay, so we have 53 root 3 to be equal to what? S times s will give me half s squared. So what is sine 60 degrees? So let's put sine 60 on the calculator. We are getting root 3 on 2. So times root of 3 on 2. Okay, so we are going to get 53 root of 3 to be equal to, so we are going to have what? S squared times 1 times root 3 give me what? Root 3 s squared over 4. If you remember when we were solving the first, you see that we have something like this. Root 3 s squared 2 times will give us 4. So 4 times 53 give us 212. So if you remember, 212 root 3 is equal to root 3 s squared. So that we divide here by root 3 and here by root 3. So the root 3 will go. So that I have 212 to be equal to s squared. And now x will be equal to what? Root of 212. I think using this makes it so simple for us. So root of 212, we had 2 root 53, 2 root of 53 centimeters. Okay, therefore we can find what? We can find the perimeter. So we have gotten a, therefore perimeter of the triangle, okay, will be equal to what? 3 times 2 root 53, and that will give us 6 root 53. The same thing here, and we asked to correct our answer to what? To the nearest tenth, that is to 1 decimal place. So 6 root 53 to the nearest tenth will give us what? 43.7, or 43.6807. So it will give us what? 43.7 centimeters. That is to the nearest tenth. Okay, take note, th is here. So not to the nearest tenth, but tenth. That is 1 decimal place. Hundredths, 2 decimal place. Thousandths, 3 decimal places. 10,000, 4 decimal place. So I think this approach is so simple, and then I believe you have understood. I will see you again as we solve more questions on triangle. Bye bye.